Yo, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Jake's Take. I'm your host, Jake Riley, here to keep you up to date on all sports news and highlights. Let's dive into the news. The NCAA March Madness basketball tournament is finally underway, and people all over the country are so excited to have this tournament back in action. The round of 64 was full of upsets and surprises, and the round of 32 has been just the same. As teams are starting to grab their spot in the Sweet 16, it is becoming more and more unclear of who will be victorious in the end. The first upset comes from Loyola Chicago, who staged a stunning upset over number 1 seed and cross-state rival Illinois on Sunday. Illinois head coach Brad Underwood had this to say about the tough loss.
You know, the hardest thing about making the NCAA tournament is when you lose is the locker room. And, it's family. You see a lot of guys hurting, a lot of guys in tears, a lot of guys disappointed. And yet such is life. Life deals you some very challenging blows at different times, and you've got to wake up in the morning, the sun comes up, and you've got to go about your business. And today was not our day.
The Loyola Ramblers defeated the Fighting Illini 71-58 to become the first team to advance to the Sweet 16. 101-year-old Loyola team chaplain, Sister Jean Dolores Schmidt, provided the inspiration in a pregame speech. Loyola center Cameron Kruig led his team in scoring with 19 points and 12 rebounds. The victory over Illinois means Loyola will be making its second Sweet 16 appearance in the past 3 years. And next up for the Ramblers in the NCAA March Madness tournament will be Oregon State, who upset the number 4 ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys 80-70. In other news, Buddy Boeheim led Syracuse in their upset victory over number 3 ranked West Virginia on Sunday night. Boeheim scored 22 of his 25 points in the second half, and he went 6 from 13 from 3. When asked about the win at the press conference after the game, Buddy had this to say.
I can't describe it. Something I dreamed about my whole life, and to win 2 games, we doubted in both, the underdog, and this means everything. I mean, if you were to ask me a month or 2 months ago where I think we would be, I don't think I would say Sweet 16, that's for sure, and this team just never gave up.
Head coach and proud father Jim Boeheim will be heading to the Sweet 16 for the 20th time. Syracuse will now face number 2 ranked Houston on Saturday, March 27th in the Midwest Regional Semifinals. For the first ever injury report on Jake's Take, we have Lebron James, who suffered a high ankle sprain in the second quarter against the Atlanta Hawks last Saturday. James didn't check out of the game right away. In fact, he hit a contested corner 3 before deciding he needed to leave the game. This is a huge loss for the Lakers, especially because they are already without all-star forward Anthony Davis, who has been out with a calf strain in his right leg. The Lakers are in a tough stretch of their season, and with 2 of their biggest stars out, they may drop in the conference standings. James is said to be on the injured reserve for a couple of weeks, and the team is hopeful that he will be as good as new by playoff. The highlight of the night comes from the Miami Heat's all-star forward, Bam Adebayo. The Heat faced the Indiana Pacers, and in the third quarter, Adebayo gets the ball and puts the Pacers' big man, Domantas Sabonis, on a poster. Take a few looks at this insane dunk that was initially ruled a charge, but was overturned for the and-one posterizing finish. The Heat lost, but Adebayo won the highlight of the night. And if you're on defense and Adebayo is going to the basket, just get out of the way. And that's Jake's Take. We'll see you next time.